Hello Libra and welcome to your July 2023 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is all about that independence, that inner knowing of our worth and our value, but and what we have accomplished, what we bring to the table, all of this. We see the lady in her garden. But there's always two sides to that card, even when she's upright. It's that an extreme of this can become like we're becoming an island and self sufficient and isolated. So let's see here what it's all about. But the first impact is I come in strong. We're talking about your independence and your strength. Then I have the Queen of Sword on the side with the King of Sword. They kind of came out like that, so I left them like that. Right away, your feminine and masculine air aspect, your mental, the way you think, the way you proceed in information, the way you perceive reality, what makes your truth, how you express yourself, all of this, your integrity, there you go. And then the third card, I have the Eight of Sword, but in reverse. We're getting out of a little mental prison. Five of Pentacle in reverse. We're getting out of a state of being when it comes to our worth and our value and all of that in this world. And we have the Page of Pentacle in reverse. Here, when he's going to be upright, I think that the Five of Pentacle will become a Six of Pentacle, and then the notion of balance and the give and take will be integrated within you. The Five of Pentacle in reverse, it's more like I don't want to sacrifice myself anymore. I want to be able to receive. I want to be with people where I'm not the one doing everything, okay? But it's an exchange and they're happy to do it. They're not doing it because they're expecting something in return. And I will not accept things with the pressure of thinking that I have to give in return. So before this is actually integrated in your body, it remains a concept. So there's kind of a way out here this month about this. If your King of Swords understands it on a logical manner, your Queen of Swords has to understand it all the way to the gut. Okay? Let's look. Under our Nine of Pentacles, I have the Hangman and I have the 10 of Pentacles. 9, 10. The difference between 9 and 10 is that 9 is by ourselves, 10, we're sharing it. It englobes us and the ones before us and the ones after us. It englobes all of our empire, all of our reality. We are sharing our worth and value with others. So there's something about this that you need to look at from a different angle. The 10 of Pentacles can also represent your family, your background, your bloodline, okay? But when we're at the 10, we need the Ace to be able to start our new cycle, okay? After the 10, another cycle, and we never finish, okay? We finish when we die. And when after a 10 of Pentacles, we're not in that renewal of constant growth, starting anew, at least on another level and another level, our empire, our what we've built and create here, then it starts to implode. But here, under the King and Queen of Sword, I have the Ace of Pentacle, but it's in reverse. And I have Temperance at the same time. Temperance is here because of divine timing, because temperance rules our deep beliefs. Here there's something we need that needs to be released with the hangman, sacrificed maybe, a concept, a way of perceiving things needs to be completely released. If you look at the aces in the Rider-Waite, like the Ace of Pentacle, I don't know if you have it in mind or if you pull your tarot yourself, you'll notice that under it there's a garden. All the aces are situated in the decor. It's not just for aesthetic, not in the Rider-Waite. So the garden is that I am in a state of being in a place outside of me, within me, that is a garden, that is alive, that is beautiful, that is open to receive a seed. That's when I can perceive it. Here, the part of you that needs to perceive cannot perceive it, probably because it needs to release something, okay? And or see things from a different angle. But it's time now, Temperance, for that deep healing that is going to change your beliefs, that are going to change the way you perceive things, that you filter the information that you have around you. Under our 5 of Pentacle in reverse and 8 of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacle in reverse, Moon in reverse. Oh, well, it will be revealed. We are in the month of Cancer. So what was in the moon that was preventing you from having access to that new pentacle, or being able to perceive it so you can grab it, is going to be released to you near the end of the month. Maybe around the 17th, during the full moon in Capricorn. Under that, I have the Chariot. So, of course, we're in the month of Cancer. We're going to have the new moon in Cancer around the 17th, full moon in Capricorn around the 3rd. That's enough to bring a lot of clarity on those hidden things here. And the Chariot actually travels between the moon and Saturn. Okay, that's why he's kind of the success card, because it is, I come in through the moon and I will accomplish myself towards Saturn, Capricorn, my ambition, my roots, and where I'm heading. Hint, the Chariot, the card of success. And that's why he's got moons on his shoulders, because your armor is made of what you've overcome. And it's protecting you from the unconscious splatters of the memories of your ancestors. Here, there's going to be a reveal at the end of the month. So let's, and that reveal will probably here, bottom of the deck, I have the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is that blurry fog where we have a hard time being able to perceive exactly what is in front of us. Hint, again, the Queen of Swords on the side, because it's influenced by unconscious wounds that makes us project our dreams and our fears on the same level, which creates a fog. Okay, let's clarify this for Libra. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Libras for the month of July 2023. Libras. Okay, show me the 9 of Pentacles for Libra. Okay, so Libra, here we have you. Whoops, is it still recording? Yes, okay. Here we have you in reverse with the Chariot that was kind of on the side, 9 of Wands. Okay, 4 of Wands, but here is the Feminine in reverse. This is what you need to reverse, is your Feminine, your Queen of Sword. Okay, if this guy here, okay, I had to kind of pry to, they kind of stuck together to be able to see. There you go, to be able to see those 2 cards. Okay, but him, he cannot see any of this when he's got all these wands around him. Okay, because it's kind of a force field, and everything that comes through will be filtered by the old times where he got hurt. Still has his bandana, his bandage on his head. And of course, how can he cross on the other side, on the threshold, even though we're calling upon the divine timing here? Yes, it's right on the other side of the let's turn the page on these wounds, on that time and that time and that time, because this is preventing my Chariot to actually move full throttle forward. I need guidance. I need to know that I'll be received. I need to know that I am part of, that I am embraced by the universe, that I am one with the universe. That sentiment of appartenance, of belonging, of being enough, of being loved. And when I am loved and truly knowing it, of course it's going to be normal to receive. So I have to know that I am loved by the universe, and then receiving from the universe, being supported, and all of that is going to be second nature. But for that, and listening to its guidance also is going to be obvious, because I'm listening to a guidance that loves me unconditionally. And for that, she needs to be upright. Let's look at the Hangman. Ooh, okay. Well, okay. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. A bit of the 5 of Swords. But what is important here is our King of Cups in reverse. King and Queen of Cups in reverse. We're talking about the waters here, Libra. And we're in Cancer season, so okay. The light will be shed on this. Having to look at what it is to be grounded emotionally. What does it mean? It means that whatever I've experienced, I was able to retract the wisdom from it and remain grounded in who I am. So what I'm going to have to Sacrifice is what prevents me from being there. Having the Five of Swords in reverse here, it's good that it's in reverse, because at one point when we have the King of Cups in reverse and all of that, and a Five of Swords, what happens is that when you look at the Five of Swords, he's using 3 swords to beat these 2 guys. That's the 3 of Swords. The 2 of the swords are on the floor. They've been defeated. These are the 3 masculine aspects. A bit of like the 3 guys that are in the 3 of Pentacles, the ones that are actually changing and carving this reality. But when one of them uses the old disappointments and heartaches and beliefs that hurt the heart because they're charged with old emotional wounds, then we're not going anywhere. He wants to be right. He wants to be right that life is unfair, that life is a series of wounds on the head, and that I am not supported in any of that. I have to do everything alone. I am an island. He wants to be right. And that will to be right, that part of you that might hang on to this, that is what is going to have to be sacrificed, so that you can start being able to perceive the support, perceive the opportunities. Let's look at that 10 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles and we have the Lovers in reverse. Because the Lovers is all about that beautiful dynamic, okay, of the angel and the masculine and the feminine working together. And that's what allows us to make decisions that will have impacts in a very, on the long term. The Lovers is the number 6 also, which is balance, which is the heart. It's that beautiful harmony. And here with the 8 of Pentacles, this is being able to make the decisions and what do I actually want to see the results from? What do I want to invest myself in? Do I want to invest myself in? Let's look at your King and Queen of, because here with that Ace of Pentacles, there's a brand new opportunity that wants to, that is probably floating right over your head right now. Let's look at the, King and Queen of Pentacles. And of course I stopped on the Justice in reverse. Okay. We have to make a decision here because we have to stop juggling. That means I keep my old reality where I'm not supported in all of that, or that new pentacle where I'll be able to be moving forward in success and support and not alone in the process. But I need to have faith in it. If you see on that card, it is a woman that's depicted because it's the feminine that connects with your stars. It's your feminine aspect, okay? I'm not talking women and men. We all have the feminine and the masculine aspect. We all have a left brain and a right brain, I hope. So you see, they drew a woman. It's not for nothing. It's because it's that aspect that can connect. In her know she will be infinitely provided for, therefore she can release. It's a card of fate. If not, she's going to be stuck in her 7 of Cups. There's the, and that's, Venus in Capricorn, in Scorpio, because Scorpio did not let die the old wounds. Therefore, when she arrives there, she's lost in a fog, because the old wounds, with the power she's bringing of manifestation, It can manifest anything. And the emotional vibration that is supposed to support manifestation is all over the place. 10 of Swords. In order to make a decision, we need to finish the old beliefs from the past. Okay? Let's look at that Ace of Pentacle. Okay. 2 of Cups in reverse again. A lot of you have this. I think it's here I'm a bit conflicted inside. I'm still resisting. And I have the King of Swords upright, like there. Okay. You could be resisting. Libra, you rule the house of partnerships. And partnerships not just by, and you're ruled by Venus also. So, when the 2 of Cups is in reverse, yes, of course, it can be a relationship that does not fit anymore. But it is talking about the mirrors in our lives, all the mirrors. And when the mirrors don't fit anymore, it's because we did some work on ourselves, we've evolved, we've understood things, and then all of a sudden, we look around us and we're like, that doesn't fit. That's not my mirror. I'm not accepting this. And since we have a bit of 5 of Pentacles, I'm not accepting, people expecting me to do all for nothing, or that are abandoning me or sacrificing me and so on, or expecting me to sacrifice myself. No, I won't be in the yes, but this is what gives me value. No. Temperance, this is the time. This is the time to emotionally be ready to take that pentacle on that 5 of Pentacles to make it a 6. So that means that maybe your king doesn't look at life through this aspect, but your queen still did, because your queen still had that water inside of her. Time to sacrifice it. Time to make 5 plus 1, 6. Temperance. And right under I have the Queen of... that's why Temperance is a healing card. Because by changing the emotional charge, then changing the belief or the way we perceive things is super easy. But without healing emotionally, and that's why she's got those urns, trying to alchemically clean the water. If you don't change the emotional charge, even if you convince yourself for like a week, at one point, the old wounds are going to come and infect your capacity of vision and what you can perceive in front of you. Let's look at that 5 in reverse, Page of Pentacle in reverse, and okay. All right. So we have the Knight of Pentacle and the World. I don't know if they're like this, because they kind of fell there. I think it's going to be different for many of you. I have the Hermit here. Things will be much easier if you clean your inner water. Therefore, the message from your higher self, from your light, will become much more obvious. Moon. What is coming to the surface here? What is not hidden anymore? Moon. And that's the 4th house of Cancer. Okay. Well, he's not hidden anymore. And here I have an Ace of Cups that will be available because of this. Wow, I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I'm coming back from my war. I'm getting out of my head. We had it there. Who's behind? I'm finally finishing to clean. I'm finishing the transformation. I'm finishing releasing the limiting beliefs I had. And then nothing will stop my chariot then. You won't have like a leg tied to old stuff. Chariot? You want to show the chariot for our Libra friends? What is happening with the chariot? Okay. Oops. Okay. So with the chariot, you're still in reverse. Okay. And here I have the page of cup in reverse. But that page, I think maybe it's going to happen a bit next month, is going to grab that cup. But at least you're going to be conscious about it this month. You're going to be able to perceive that cup. Next month, you'll be able to run with it. But this month, you're going to be able to at least perceive it and grasp it. An Ace of Cup and an Ace of Pentacle. Marking the end of a period where you were a bit too isolated, independent, not in the right way. Okay? It's good to be self-sufficient. Then we can share with others. But we have to be able, in sharing, understanding sharing is that you receive also. So you cannot be just your own motor. All right, on this, I'm going to call this 2 aces. But underline all of this. It's your whole perception that is changing. Maybe I should call that changed perception. And because of that, you're getting 2 aces. So on this, I am sending you all my love and light. And thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. If you want a private reading, you go on the website, and that's where you can purchase a reading. It's written right below. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations through the PayPal. It helps more than you think. And of course, on the new moon and the full moon, I ask the divine to give you back. So on this, my beautiful Libras, namaste. And I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.